time. It is time for another installment of Daily Inspiration. You're tuned in to the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church platform, and I am your pastor of Internet and Innovation, Kervance Ross. We are so excited to be able to come to you as a pastoral team Monday through Friday to give you some daily inspiration. Our senior pastor is none other than Dr. Jamal Bryant, and we're so grateful for you. So grateful for your opportunity to let us encourage, inspire, and put you in a place where you can be lifted through the Word of God and through this platform called New Birth, our Facebook campus. I love you. I appreciate you. We are grateful for you. Thank you for tuning in. If you would hit the share button, this is a special segment, and I need everybody. I know it is in the middle of the day, but I need you to text your family, text your children, text your friends. This is a series that's going to be impactful to so many of us. So thank you, Facebook. If you'd share that to your pages, tag a few people, I would be greatly appreciative. Those of you in our YouTube campus, we love you. We're thankful for you. If you'd share the link and let people know that we're on, and if you're tuning in on our newbirth.org campus or on our New Birth Global app, we're so grateful. Whether you're watching us live or in the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Starting a new series because this weekend, this coming Sunday, our senior pastor is kicking off a series that you cannot afford to miss. It may be one of the most pivotal series you'll ever encounter. And in lockstep, as always, I am starting a brand new series on today. And I'm calling this series Family and Money Matters. Family and Money Matters. You don't want to miss not one installment of this for the next several weeks. And the goal of Family and Money Matters is to help you understand the bond or the covenant with your family and your finances. And that's something all of us have to deal with. We got to deal with family and we got to deal with money. And I'm going to help you in these next couple of weeks. So let's get right into it. I don't want to belabor the time. I'm excited about this series, and I've been praying. I believe it's going to be a blessing to so many of you. And this one is one that you're going to need as we kick it off. If you would go with me to the book of Ruth. As you go, if you're ready, in our tradition, type on the screen, I'm ready. Let me give you a few minutes to do that. I see you. Thank you so much. You're ready. I see you. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you all. Let's get into it. The book of Ruth in the Old Testament, chapter 1, just 2 verses, verses 16 and 17 in the Message Bible. And it reads, "But Ruth said, 'Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I go. And where you live, I'll live. Your people are my people. Your God is my God. Where you die, I'll die. And that's where I'll be buried. So help me God. Not even death itself is going to come between us.'" Some of the most powerful words I've ever read. Ruth said in the Old Testament, "Intrigue me not to leave thee. Wherever you go, I'm going. Where you stay, I'm going to stay. Your people are my people. Your God is going to be my God. Where you die is where I'm going to die. And that's where I'll be buried. So help me, God. Not even death itself is going to be able to come between us." For these few minutes that we've been allotted to inspire you today, I'm talking from this thought. It's just something about you. It's just something about you. Type it on the screen. It's just something about you. I saw a quote on social media, and I'm paraphrasing earlier this week, and it said, "I've never really lost anyone important because all the people that are still here are supposed to be riding with me to the end." I started to realize in my own life, if I could be transparent, I have a few dear friends two of them to be exact, that because of their commitment to family, it has caused failing in their fitness. Their health has been shattered because they have made it their responsibility to take care and create concern for family members that have no concern for themselves. I'm watching a friend of mine who, because of her overwhelming concern for her children, is finding herself with grown children, not being responsible for their lives, not being responsible for their purpose, not being responsible for their future. And because she's taken on that burden of adult children, taken on the burden of a mother, taking on the burden of siblings who are at odds with her, who are taking on the responsibilities of cousins and uncles and aunties, it has caused her to neglect herself. Now she's suffering from an autoimmune deficiency syndrome while they're going on doing whatever they want to do. I've got another friend who, with the burden of situations from their past, has bled that dynamic into how they want to raise their children and how they want to see their children do so much better. And I understand that as a parent. Now the children are grown, children are adults, and they are taking for granted the components of life that mom has allowed them to have. And they don't realize that there's a responsibility on the adult end that mom can't carry. But because mom is so in her heart towards her children, it's causing extreme headaches, extreme discomfort, sleepless nights. Somebody is watching me who can testify. It is hard to disconnect from people because of their bloodline and your love line. Somebody knows what it feels like to be in situations where your health is jeopardized because you're a mama and you want to help that child. They are 30 years old now, they're 25, they're 45, and you still carry the burden like they are 8 and 10 and 12. And they are trying to leave you, but you're trying to keep them. And as you keep them, it minimizes your health. It minimizes your well-being. It minimizes even your life because you hadn't been able to release people who are causing you relentless, restless nights. Some of us understand not just from the side of the parent, but if we're honest, some of us are on the side of the children. Some of us are on the side of the sibling that's causing the rivalry, causing the frustration. Some of us are the parent that's making the child feel less than because of what your mother did to you. And it is not just affecting the relationship that you were supposed to cultivate, but it has affected your ability to grow and gain. Because your finances have been affected because you never became what you desired to be. You saw losses in your life and you decided to hold on and never let go. And now you're in a situation where your family bonds have been fractured. Somebody is watching me that is twixt and between situations where you're trying to figure out, how do I keep carrying people that are supposed to be my blood, who are supposed to love me, and they are causing me so much frustration, they're causing me so much headache. It's hard to disconnect because the leeches that are sucking the blood from you are not foes, they're family. They are not foreign. They are close up. They live in your house. They eat your food. They operate in your bloodline, and it is causing you so much frustration. And it's something about them that is allowing you to stay connected when you know you need to disconnect. But the title, the responsibility, and the birth has caused you so many unnecessary and undue deaths. And I want to encourage you that there are times, no matter what your role, no matter what their title is, no matter what your circumstance is, that you've got to get the people that are close to you off of you. Because God has an opportunity. God has movements. God has moments in life where he is now stirring the nest of your situation for their benefit so that they can take off and fly the way that they were designed to fly. It is the damaging dynamic of the mother eagle that she is in the Bible. In the book of Deuteronomy, it says, as an eagle stirs a nest, so the Lord. And this is one of those challenges that an eagle in her mother form has to make the decision that as she's building a nest for her eaglets, that at the core of the nest, she's putting dawn and putting things that are like cotton and that are leaves on top of the core. But at the core, she's putting thorns and thistles. She's making the core hard in the nest because one day she realizes that these eagles cannot fly and stay comfortable. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to stir it. I'm going to have to turn it. And I'm going to move the comfortable cotton. I'm going to move the comfortable leaves. I'm going to move the comfortable dawn out of the way and allow the thorns and thistles to stick through. Not because I don't love my eaglets, not because I'm not in care and concerned about them, but if I want them to be strong eagles, and seeing that we don't fly in packs, we fly solo, I've got to force them to be uncomfortable. This is the moment that you're in because it's just something about you. You got to learn how to determine who's supposed to stay, who's got to go. Here in our passage, in this nest that I found in the book of Ruth, found that there was a woman, Naomi, who had been married to a man that gave her 2 sons. The husband has now died, and Ruth is left to raise her 2 sons. And her 2 sons go out and find wives. The first wife is Orpah. The other wife is Ruth. And as God would have it be, the 2 sons die. And now all Naomi has are her daughter-in-laws. They are not from her region. They are not from her town. They are not from her custom. But there's something about Naomi that they've decided, even when I lost what I loved, even when I couldn't keep what I wanted to hold on to, Naomi, I've seen you. I've seen what you had to do. You've suffered loss as well. You lost your husband in some kind of way. You kept going. You lost your first son and you kept going. You lost your final son and you kept going. And it's something about you that I got a bond. I got a covenant, not just with your son, because your son ain't here no more. It was hard to see him say goodbye to me, and I had to wave bye-bye for the last time. But it's something about you, Naomi. I'm going to stick with you. But Naomi has a burden that says, I'm not having any more children. And even if I could have another son right now, you wouldn't want to wait until they have matured to become the men that you need. And you may be too old. So I'm getting ready to release you. I'm getting ready to send you back to your mama and send you back to your daddy so that you can live your life, so that your nest can be stirred. And Orpah says, I'm taking the release. I want to give Orpah credit because Orpah says there's something about you that has been a blessing to me up to this point, but there's something about me that realizes I can't hold on to you because you have taken me as far as I can go. Some of us got to get excited by the reality that for us to prosper, we've got to create some distance. We got to let people know it was great for you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for your grace. I'm grateful for your authority. I'm grateful for your power. I'm grateful for your leadership. But up to this point, I got to go back to get more because where I am is not taking me further enough. But Ruth says, intrigue me. Please don't force me to leave you because I see something in you that I need to get where I'm getting ready to go. God is getting ready to bless me because I see the God in you. I see the faith in you. I see the favor in you. I see the grace in you. I see the authority in you. And I see what I lack. But it's just something about you that I've decided to make a covenant, even though your son had to leave me, even though my mother and my father have forsaken me, even though my sister-in-law made a different decision. I am making the best decision for me. I know I'm going to be blessed because I'm connected. I know I'm going to grow because I'm connected. And you know why? Because it's just something about you. I know this is the opening series and we out of time. Can you believe it? But I want you to realize that sometimes you got to disconnect and sometimes you got to stay longer than you planned with people that were not on your agenda, because it's something about them that God is getting ready to bless your finances. He's getting ready to bless your faith. He's getting ready to bless your fitness. He's getting ready to bless your future. He's getting ready to bless your family. But you got to figure out, is this the person I'm supposed to go all the way with? I'm out of my time. I'm so grateful for yours, and I realize that family and money matters. And I want you to have a covenant and a bond that shifts every component of your finances and your family. And today, I need you to sow a seed. We're kicking this off. Your covenant, your word is going to be important to your covenant. And I want you today to sow a $30 seed, because I need you to not just do it for you. I need you to do it for the people who came before you and the people who are coming after you. You're sowing $10 for each one. You're sowing for yourself, for your past, and for your future. $30 might not challenge you. Do some dynamic of 30. Sow 300, sow 3,000. Wherever you are and wherever you are impacted, sow that seed right now. The prompts are on the screen. Don't hesitate. Don't deliberate. Move now. More importantly, I want you to know that there is a bond even greater than family and finances. It's the Father. It's the God who rules earth and heaven. And it's something about God that when you connect God to you, you go further than you've ever decided to go before. And God still has need of you. I'm asking you to go to joinnewbirth.org right now and get connected to the God of our salvation. And if you need prayer, we've extended it in the internet and innovation space. You can literally go to our virtual prayer altar group. And you can join that prayer altar group, and we're praying not just on Sunday, but 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can go to that group connected to New Birth, and we're going to continually pray for you, and you can email us at prayer@newbirth.org. I'm excited about this series. Make sure that you share this message. Tag some family members, tag some friends, and let them know it's something about them that they need to watch and need to be engaged in this series. I want you to be available Sunday at either 9:30, 11:30, 1:30, or 8 o'clock, because Sunday is going to be one that you'll never forget. I want you to stay tuned because I got some amazing announcements that you need to hear. Don't log off right now. Share, tag, and text. I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Have a drama-free, virus-free remainder of the week. I'll see you when I see you. Stay tuned for these announcements. Peace.
Hey New Birth, it's time for our video announcement. Have you seen the new Birth shirts? They are eye-catching and they let people know where the best church in town is. New designs and new colors are available. You do not want to miss out. You can also pick up September's Book of the Month, Tribes by Seth Godin. Volunteers are needed to help us beautify our campus and local community. On Saturday, September 11th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., we will clean and beautify our church grounds. Volunteers are also needed in the Garden of Eden. The volunteer teams will also go off campus to pick up trash in areas surrounding New Birth. We hope that you can join us. Emerging Generations is taking over the Garden of Eden. All youth ages 12 to 18 meet us at the New Birth campus on September 11th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for some sunshine and garden fun. Parents, volunteers, e.g. leaders, and youth should all RSVP by September 8th by following the link below.
New Birth, join us on Labor Day for our very
very own documentary, The Journey Through Jerusalem. Sit back, relax, and watch as Pastor Bryant travels through the Holy Land and brings the experience right into your home. Join us at 7:30 p.m. live on all New Birth platforms. Prepare for a shift in your mindset and thought process. Dr. Bryant's new series, Word is Bond, The Importance of Covenant, will bring next-level illumination and revelation. Dr. Bryant's teaching will navigate us towards our next destination as we explore the importance of covenant. Our King's Table is open and ready to serve you every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a no-touch drive-thru, so pull up and pop your trunk if you're in need of free groceries. Also, our intercessors are available to pray with you at our drive-thru prayer station. Do you miss corporate worship? Join our studio audience for a live recording of our worship services. Registration and confirmation are required. Proof of COVID vaccine is also required. Please send an email to rsvp@newbirth.org. Seating is very limited. Please make sure you have a confirmation. And that's going to do it for your video announcement.